What is up, ladies and gents? It's your boy Lou Streets, and in this video, I linked up with the homie SikAnder. We are talking Mortal Kombat 1 patch notes, updates, and wish lists for the game going forward. Hope you guys enjoy. Timestamps are in the caption. Peace. What I'm curious about, bro, is I've been seeing some of your tweets about Mortal Kombat 1, and like I kind of set Twitter on fire last week on accident. That was like 3 or 4 days ago or some shit, because I was talking about like the Evo entry. But what is your opinion on where Mortal Kombat is at right now currently? Like, how do you feel about the state of the game, and can it survive where it's at?
Right, so my personal opinion of the game is that, first of all, every MK DLC season has been great, but these guest ones, they're fillers. What it means by that is that they just offer the guest character and that's it. Like, there's nothing to it. These guest seasons are bare bones. The last one was Peacemaker, I think. It was horrible. And now this Homelander one, easily, it's the worst. This is the most driest, most boring game of all time right now with this season. I can't even get myself to play it.
So you mean the game overall, or just the DLC that's coming in? Or do you mean just like right now the whole game for you is just boring at the moment?
The whole game is boring. The whole game is boring right now.
See, the funny thing with me is, like, I don't dislike Mortal Kombat 1, but I've kind of been having this argument with people, and I think it's because of like the total package, right? I think Mortal Kombat 11 is better. But I'm not saying it's better because Mortal Kombat 1 is terrible. It's that pretty much all the problems that they tried to fix for Mortal Kombat 11, it doesn't matter in Mortal Kombat 1 because they introduced new problems, you know what I'm saying? So if it was like, if the game was, and I think I seen you say this the other day too, when I was making my video in response to Twitter, you said that it should be full 2v2. So when you say that, I've been saying that as well. I said either 1 versus 1 or 2v2. But when you say that, do you mean that the cameos should be full characters, or we should take the cameos out and make the main roster 2v2?
So the thing with Mortal Kombat 1 is that this loop of which, you know, cameos and characters, they buff some cameos, then they nerf some cameos. The thing is, this gameplay does get very stale very quickly. Like, not that, it gets very boring, it gets repetitive. The only goal in the game right now is to hit Elder God, for me personally, on Combat League. However, V2 mode must be 2 roster characters versus 2 other main roster characters. That way, there's none of this stupid cameo shit involved, basically. Just like MK9, we need that back. And I'm saying it here and now, the only thing this game needs, it doesn't need DLC, it doesn't need Combat League seasons, none of it. It needs some mode, aka 2v2 mode, that doesn't include fighting cameos. It needs it. It needs it for the life of the game. It needs it for the competitive life of the game. The interest to play this game competitively is not there because of cameos.
Yeah, I feel like I was watching, I remember I watched Final Combat. I think I did like a reaction video to it, right, as it was happening. And the thing was, like, it sucked to watch Ninja Killer go play Peacemaker because obviously he was making them work, but it got to a point where it was like, oh, it feels like everybody thinks that they have to play Peacemaker to win. Not because they want to play him, they just don't have a choice, right? And so with me and the whole 2v2 thing, I don't mind the cameos being in the game, but I would want them to be full characters, but I think that'd be too much work. So if you was just to take the cameos all the way out and then give all the main, like, because the thing is, if it's 2v2, do we want the main character to have an assist or some type of combo transition, or you want it to just be straight tag? Because I feel like even if it's tag, it has to be where they have some type of like combo switch off of some sort. Like, it would like bring more synergy to the game. Almost like Mortal Kombat 11 in Towers.
So, right. So the thing, so when it comes to the cameos, first of all, NetherRealm's history, they have never done a complete overhaul or anything like that. If there was to do this thing, and I saw somebody else say that, make the cameos main roster, that's out of that is not an option. They would never do something like that. Absolutely not. So we can rule that one out. So the 2v2 is, in my opinion, how do I say it? It's just like, I don't know if you played MK9 before, but like
I never played it.
In there. So basically, I think you would press L1 or something, and you would call. So there's 2 health bars. There's 2 health bars and 2 characters. So basically 2,000 HP, basically, for you to get rid of. And you press 1 bar, you call in the other character, tag him in. So there was special combinations that you could have, like you would press special buttons that would allow you to continue the combo into your tag your tag character. So and the reason why the tag thing is I'm touching on it so much is because they data mined it. They data mined a tag mode in this game, which is why I'm going for it, because it was in the game, it's still in the game, but the buttons functionality has been removed or something. They've been adding it and removing it and adding it and removing it.
So you saying that it was some version of the game that we haven't had access to that really did have tag between the main roster? I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I saw the Datamine, but I didn't read into it that much.
So there's a video, I don't know who uploaded. His name is Interloco or something, and
Okay.
he made a video. So basically, you would press L1, or he would press the cameo button, and it would call in Smoke. He had Sub-Zero and Smoke on the same team. You press the button, he calls in Smoke, and it was there as a functioning move. Like it was an actual thing. NetherRealm has added it and taken it out and added it and some stuff like that. They've been doing some weird shit with it.
See, I wonder if that's what like Boon is alluding to in those tweets, because like, hold on, let me pull it up right quick because I actually have it bookmarked right here. But it was like, the thing is, I don't think that this game can really survive where it's at right now, because it's like for instance, the whole Evo 645 entrance thing, that number is not going to go up. Now, I think that if you make it 2v2, 1v1 like would be 1v1 would be more fun as far as like not getting hit by cameos, but I think since the cat's already out the bag with like a character and a half, you might as well just go full 2v2, and I think that would put like all types of rejuvenation into the game. But my thing is, if they see those entry numbers with Evo, it's no way that they think this game can survive where it's at. And I feel like that's what Boom might be alluding to, but I also am worried about their ego being like, because the whole thing is they made cameos the cornerstone of the game, right? So it's almost like in order to change that and save the game, it's like they got to admit publicly, hey, we fucked up. And I don't know if NRS has enough ego to let that go and like not let that happen. That's what I worry about.
So, right. So the thing about it, all right. So first of all, NetherRealm will never ever do that. They would never ever say, yeah, we fucked up, because they love doing something different every game. Whether it works out or not, they love doing it. And when it comes to NetherRealm, so before they're done with the game, they always make one massive change. In MKX, I wasn't there for MK9, but MKX, they removed all the armored launchers and gave everybody just 1 or 2 armored attacks. Everyone's special moves in MKX were all armored, and then they took that out. So that's one. So that was MKX's biggest overhaul. Then MK11 was that they went from, forcing you to play tournament variations to allowing you to play what you want. So in MK1, the biggest one I can think of, the biggest change is obviously a non-cameo mode. Now the Evo entrance, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. 100%. You already know I don't fuck with this game. So you see, the way it's going right now, die quick.
I lost you for a minute. I think you might have muted your mic. I can't hear you. I just lost you.
You can't hear me?
Okay, I can hear you again now. Now I can hear you again.
So what I said was, the Evo entrance to the game, I'm not a big fan of these cameos shit. I think there needs to be something done about it, which is a non-cameo mode. But in my opinion, I'm massively surprised that it got 645 entrance. I'm very surprised.
You thought it would be lower?
I thought it would be less than 300 max.
Damn, that's saying a lot. Cause the thing is, like, you stream it so much that I thought you might like it, but it's almost like a love-hate relationship with the game. I think because I'm playing Tekken and other games, I don't stream it as much. But even like this is what I'm curious about right here. Like Ed Boon and his. So I'm looking at these tweets. I'm sure like some of you guys that's watching the video will have seen this already. But it says we got a decent amount of Mortal Kombat 1 news to share with you all, starting with Takeda, who will be playable the weekend of July 19th exclusively at Evo. The reason I think they did this is because of the numbers. So that's one thing, right? It's like trying to pump some life into the game when you see that, hey, we got 10,000 fucking people playing Street Fighter and Tekken at Evo. we ain't even got 700 people. So I think that's one thing. Then it was like the Takeda build will also contain upcoming bug fixes and balance patch with significant improvements to roster fighters like Natara, Lee Mei, Quan Chi, and Scorpion. Crazy buff to uppercut jump cancel, which nobody uses. I've never used that move to this day. And what else does it say? Buffs to cameo fighters. This is what I worry about, right? Because since they talking about buffs to cameo fighters, it's like they won't just let it go. And I'm not saying that like it's gonna take a short amount of work, so I can see like maybe it could come down the road. But it's like you're still trying to sell the idea of cameos. We don't give a fuck about these cameos, bro. I don't at all. That's what I'm worried about when I say the ego and pride. They still trying to sell it. Like, just say we got a big surprise coming for you guys or something like that.
Okay, so the thing is, right, here's my problem. My problem personally was that this season of Homelander didn't bring anything. It only brought Homelander. We didn't even get the fucking cameo.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't even get the cameo, so it brought nothing. This was an entire 48 days of completely nothing. That is bad. The Ermax, all the seasons before this brought something. This one didn't. This one brought, all the seasons before this brought something other than a DLC character.
Mm-hmm.
This one didn't. This is the worst season we've got. But I know it's going to sound a bit crazy, but I'm very excited for this next one. I'm excited for the next patch they're dropping. I'm excited for what they do next with this patch. And I'm excited for the year 2 panel. But you see, the idea, so he's pushing, so the idea of the cameos. They're buffing bad cameos, that's a good sign. You know why? Because it opens more variety. Right now, everybody and their mother is abusing the shit out of Chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
Chameleon, and then there's some characters that rely solely upon Goro. So the thing that they're trying to do is that instead of making everybody play the same fucking cameo and in the tournaments as well, they want to open it up more. Mm-hmm. If they open it up more, that means more people will play more other stuff. It says in that tweet, Scorpion's getting a new ambush move. We don't know what that is. Frost is getting one. And the important thing is, they listened. Because when Ed Boon months ago posted and tweeted saying what characters and what cameos need help, I told my followers on Twitter, yo, tell him Sub-Zero. Tell him Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And in that tweet, he says Sub-Zero's getting help. He says Havoc is getting help. Garrus, Shang, all these characters are going to get help. And also, I told him Shujinko and Frost need help. He didn't say nothing about Shujinko, but Frost, there you go. She's getting an ambush move. Mm-hmm. Now, again, this is a good thing, but it's still the cameo thing, you know, the annoying bullshit that cameos be doing.
Yeah.
The one thing I try to tell people was that there are other assist fighters out there, but there's never been a Mortal Kombat assist fighter.
Mm-hmm. And the thing
go ahead. Yeah, which is why not many people are. This is my first assist fighter. I think it's many MK fans' first assist fighter, which is why we're all people are not liking it, people are liking it, I don't know. There's more people that don't like it.
See, the thing is, like, the game that made me want to make content was Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? So that game has like a ton of assists, and it's like been changed a bunch throughout the lifetime of the game. So I was thinking about this, like, when people keep saying like it's an assist fighter, the thing that makes Mortal Kombat not an assist fighter per se is there's not enough defensive options to counter for actual assists. So like in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you can do we have DP moves which are unsafe. They're armored, but they're unsafe if you block them. That'll get you punished. You can vanish to the opposite side. You can do a reflect, which is pretty much like a push block, or you can do a raw level 3, which would be like a fatal blow with no armor. It's just invincible out the gate. The thing is, Mortal Kombat doesn't have any of this shit, so you pretty much gotta hold things. On top of that, the worst thing they have is that you can be punishing somebody, and actually, I think you were streaming one day when like something happened where like, I think you broke and you died, and I was like, yo, what the, like, it'd be stupid shit like that where it's like you can get hit while hitting somebody, and that's what frustrates people the most about this game. So even like with them, like I'm looking at the cameos you're talking about now. So Frost getting a new ambush, Scorpion getting an ambush, Sector is getting missile improvements. Cyrax is getting bomb improvements, and Goro is getting ambush cancel options, which is crazy to me because Goro is actually pretty strong where he's at right now. And then as far as the main rosters the main roster characters that were mentioned about getting buffs, it's Garrus, Havoc, Shang, Sub, Quan Chi, and Natara. And it says a whole bunch more about like just look out for more ambush moves and shit like that. So it's like on one hand they really want to push it, but this is what I think they should do. If they're not going to get rid of cameos, it's like you want to have some unique variety, but they should have it where all the cameos in a way do the same thing well. That way you can like pick different. So like let's say that maybe you use Sub-Zero and Scorpion. So obviously Sub-Zero is an ice character, Scorpion is a fire character, right? So maybe they have some type of unique option based on those skills, but still we have a combo extension, some type of defensive option, some type of mobility option. If all the characters had that, it would make the game a little more fun. It's the fact that some characters have a whole bunch like Chameleon, then you got like I don't ever fight Shijinko, bro. Like I don't fight Shijinko. I don't even know who I hardly ever see Darius unless he's with Reiko. Like, it's certain cameos I just never see ever.
Right, so personally, I never see Frost, and I know why, because she's a bad cameo. She has no ambush move. She's old summon. Mm-hmm. They're giving her an ambush move now. I play Shujinko Sub-Zero. I'm almost a masterclass in that team. It's really, really hard. It's not easy at all. It's actually useless, but it's still fun. Mm-hmm. What you said earlier was correct, actually. So when Movado got revealed, the entire community on MK on Twitter, they all got very hype. They all got hype because they saw something in there that looked like a push block, you know, where you get a flawless block attack and you push them backwards. Now, in this game, you can do that right now with Movado, but it costs way too much. It's 2 bars. Yeah. So, you're right. So the thing is, if they was going to go down this route where you gotta fucking hold shit that you know is coming, you know Sindel and Kung Lao are going to do this low hat, levitation, overhead low. You know, but you can't do nothing. Take it. It's crazy, right? So your only option there is armor. But here's the thing. It gets broken.
Yeah, if it's two
armor
hits.
Gets broken. Yeah, armor gets broken because you got an ambush attack on you and you got the main roster character hitting you. Your armor's broke. And you'll get full combo punished. So the way to fix that, 1, obviously push block, or 2, double armored attacks for everybody. Because right now, you know that stanky ass bitch Ashra, that fucking bitch.
Whenever I fight somebody who does wake up Ashura, because like mainly I've been playing Liu Kang Movado, and that's only because I haven't feel like switching characters or picking up a different team because like I'm just not that fond of where the game is right now, so I don't feel like practicing. But whenever I fight Ashura, it's so frustrating to pretty much, if I block it, she's safe. If I attack it, I get hit. And either way, she gets away. Like, it doesn't make sense because other characters don't, or like, what's your boy? Kung Lao, wake up, Armor, and Tagoro. Like, it's just certain things that's so lopsided where, on the other hand, like, I have Liu Kang who has bicycle armor, but it doesn't make sense because it's not fast and it doesn't move far and it can get double hit out of armor. So, like, This is what I worry about right here, right? It's like, so we know that the game isn't in a good state. They're like making all these promises and shit. But let's say that we end up keeping cameos, we get more ambush moves. Do you see this game lasting? What is it? This is 2024. I think this game could die by 25, the end of the year. If we don't get 2v2, I don't see how you put all the hype back into the game. Because I mean, that's a lot of climbing to do reputation wise.
Okay, so there's, all right, I don't look, so the thing is this, all right? Do you want to know why so many people loved MKX? I'll tell you why. People, and to this day, still love MKX for one reason. It was stupid. It was a very stupid game. People loved it because of how dumb it was. You would literally be destroyed in the corner for guessing wrong. You would die mid-screen for guessing wrong, okay? Now, there's a certain amount of players and people that will still play MK1. I'm not one of them personally, because I can't, for me, my only problem with MK1, I don't even care about the cameos. My only problem with this one is Sub-Zero being shit. Now, yeah, but that's my only problem. So, MK1, Sorry, the cameos. No. What was I saying? Oh yeah, people love dumb stuff in games. That's what keeps shits going. That X Defiant. Have you heard of X Defiant? That
I've seen it.
game.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
That game allows you to be a fucking idiot with every class in the game. There's factions in the game. It allows you to be stupid with every one of them. There's a wall hacking ability. There's a shield ability. There's all sorts of nonsense in that game. People love that. That's why in MK1, these meta dogs are everywhere. Dude, Peacemaker is fucking, he's disappeared. And Homelander's, it's the Homelander meta now.
Yeah.
This means that as long as there's a meta, completely destroy every character like they did to Peacemaker, they're gonna still play it. They're still gonna play it.
So
no matter what,
they got to find a way to avoid that in general. So let me ask you this then, because you were saying like how people love like stupid shit in MKX. I played it sparingly, but I didn't really come back to fighting games to Injustice 2, so I didn't really put that much time into it, even though I bought it. I really put a lot of time in MK11. That's where I pretty much hone my skills at. Do you like, which one do you like better, MK11 or MK1? Which one do you think is better?
Well, this is what you said earlier, actually. I forgot about to comment on it. So, Mortal Kombat 11. The top 3 biggest problems are these. Breakaway, one hit into Fatal Blow, you die. And no anti-airs. Okay? These 3 big, huge, disgraceful problems are now fixed in MK1. I don't know, you definitely didn't see the video I made because I took it down after an hour, but I'm not joking, bro. Look, I know you like MK11. MK11, in my opinion, was made by aliens, not humans, man. I'm sorry, bro.
This is what I think it is. I'm big on graphics. Like, I like how things look. MK11 is probably the most beautiful fighting game I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's just really sexy to look at. So for instance, like you mentioned Breakaway. This is what I thought that they should do. This was my idea before we got MK1, and I thought there was a chance we could get MK12. What I wanted them to do was these 3 things. So I didn't really have too much problem with anti-airs except for like Shang and Baraka. It was just certain characters, it was too hard. So maybe if they put something in that was directly for it, that would be good. That would be one for me. When it came to Breakaway, I didn't mind Breakaway, but I thought 2 things should have changed from it. Either Breakaway should have been automatic delay wake up, that way you don't get punished for doing your combo. And also I thought to make it a gamble on both sides, there should be some type of move, kind of like how we have Breakaway stopping moves. There should be some type of Breakaway armor launch where you could like, pretty much if you guess right and you read them, you get an even bigger combo. So pretty much the situation is you get an even bigger combo, or they fall to the ground, they get delay wake up, but it's still your Oki. Kind of like Mortal Kombat mixed with some Killer Instinct type of things, right? And then the third thing was it was just the balance and like the broke shit in the game as far as like Slight Gas, Cabal, Cetrion, Jade, upgraded Jackie. If they would have found a way to do those 3 things and make Mortal Kombat 12, I think we would have had the best game. When it comes to Mortal Kombat 1, I don't dislike Mortal Kombat 1, but it's more like I'm looking at the numbers of everybody who plays it. The numbers kind of speak for themselves. So it's like when I make that tweet and it goes viral and people kind of tell me I'm trash or I'm garbage for not punishing Kano off screen, I'm like, that's not the point. The point is the numbers are low. We need a change. What is that change going to be? Who knows? But we need something. Okay,
so I saw that video actually. I didn't comment, but I saw it. So what happened was that he called Kane, right? He called Kane and threw the knives, right?
From off camera, yeah.
Now, you see, okay, so here's I want you to think like this now. So what it is about MK1 is that, yes, they are going to call these cameos, right, to make shit safe. And sometimes they get a combo for you punishing them, right? Now, me personally, I love to make a read. I love to make a trade too. So when somebody does something to me unsafe on block and call in a ambush to make it safe, I would like to either down to it and take the trade or just continue blocking, right? Of course. But so for me personally, I find it satisfying that I get a punish on someone who's trying to make shit safe, because it's fun to me to do that. When people do unsafe shit into Flying Chameleon, I instantly jump up and punish it. Like I said, I don't really have a problem with the cameos in this game. There's only 2 cameo moves in this game that are a major issue. It's Goro's up punch that you can't escape from. That. It's plus frame speed.
I got abused by that today.
Yeah, and Kane's mid ball. Like those two, I don't think you can do anything against those, to be honest. I think that's about it. It's only those two.
Who did I fight today? I can't remember who the point character was, because it wasn't Kung Lao, it wasn't the norm. It was somebody in the Orthodox, but I fought somebody today when I was recording, and they used Goro. I just can't remember. It might have been Katana. It might have been Katana or Tanya. It might have been, or maybe it was Lee May. It was somebody that they used, but pretty much in a nutshell, they kept putting on pressure where I couldn't stop them. Like, it wasn't like a thing where I couldn't see what I knew what they wanted to do, but because of how they were using their hit string in Goro, I had to just eat that shit. And by the time Goro got done, it recovered. And the thing that was tricky is that if I was to let go and get clipped by Goro, I would get opened up for a combo. If I didn't get opened up for a combo, it was still their turn. And in my mind, I'm like, this is kind of the problem with Mortal Kombat 1, because I know the strategy, but I can't read it because it's just mechanically impossible. And that's what needs to change for the most part. So
here's the thing about the Goro thing. They call it in. If you block, it's plus, so it means it's their turn still.
Mm-hmm.
If you get hit, it doesn't combo. That's the trade-off here. So if you take the Goro hit, it doesn't combo. If you take the Kane, it doesn't. It never combos. So if you take Goro's up punch, that doesn't, and they try to hit you at the same time, it don't combo. That's how they defend it.
I gotta go back and watch that video because I can't remember who it was they were using, but I just remember I ended up winning the match. But I remember thinking to myself like, oh, this strategy is really straightforward, but it kind of sucks. Like, and I think what it is because I like combos or cameos for extension, and I'm a Liu Kang player. I stagger. I don't really even call my cameo until I got a confirmed hit. I rarely ever do something unsafe. Like, I just don't. That's not, to me, that's Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's not really Mortal Kombat 1. Like, at this point. So you said that you're gonna stop playing it. So what you gonna play instead then? Like, because I've seen. I'm gonna try to sell you on this because I've seen you talk about this before. You were talking about Tekken versus Mortal Kombat. Bro, Tekken is probably the best fighting game out right now. And this is like, I'm not a legacy Tekken player. I just started playing it in 2022, like 7. And bro, this game is so fucking fun. It's really that fucking fun, bro. Like, you should give it just a slight. Have you ever played Tekken at all?
Yeah, I played Tekken 7 a little bit, tiny bit. And then 8 as well. So, right.
I wouldn't say it's better. I'm just saying it's fun as fuck, dog.
Here's the thing. The only reason I touch fighting games as a whole, only reason I touch fighting games as a whole is because of Sub-Zero. Okay.
You really love Sub. You know something? This some shit that people don't know, because my name Lou Streets and like it became a thing we playing Liu Kang. Sub-Zero is my favorite character in Mortal Kombat. It's just that in Mortal Kombat 11 they didn't make him fun. He's my favorite character. I got good with Liu Kang and it just kind of stuck. I love Sub. I think he's the coolest fucking warrior in fighting game history. That I do believe that. Like, having the ice, the fact like he's always kind of like in that, like now they made him more honorable where him and Scorpion are cool, but I'm used to him being considered like more of a bad guy as far as who Bihan was and kind of ill-tempered, and then like his skills is just dope. Like, Sub-Zero is my favorite character, period, but I just don't play him.
Right. I don't play, exactly, there you go. See, even Sub-Zero's your favorite. Look, he's my favorite, just like yours. I will never ever play. I will not play MK if Sub-Zero's not in it. I will not play So I tried Tekken.
Ain't no Sub-Zero.
There's no Sub-Zero. I don't have that feeling. It doesn't. Yeah. So like, oh man, like Sub-Zero. Look, MK is of course getting mad criticized all over the place, and it's as a franchise, its legacy, they're saying its legacy is going downwards. Sub-Zero's legacy is still up there. Like, MK in general, yeah, but when it comes to these characters, the legacy of Sub-Zero will never go away. He's just the king. He's the GOAT, in my opinion. I can't play any fighting game that doesn't have Sub-Zero in it. However, you did say what I would play, so here's what's gonna happen. I have a goal every season to get to Elder God rank. With that, I stream it. I stream it, right? Now, that usually happens for the first 30 days. So the next 20 days, there's not really much to stream or do on the game, which is a bad thing. But still. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing single player games. I'm just playing Mafia 3, Mafia 1, Ghost of Tsushima, Watch Dogs Legion, God of War Ragnarok. I'm just trying to get through these games. I got a lot of games to complete that I haven't played. So I'm just playing those, to be honest. And I also have a second channel where I just play casuals on MK1 and relax and not play Kombat League. But yeah, as far as other fighting games, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, I brought Tekken 8. Anyway, I didn't like. I can't get with it. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand it because Sub-Zero's not there.
Yeah.
My passion is for Sub-Zero. Trust me when I say this. Look, because Sub-Zero is shit in this game would have been dropped since the first week of Ermax release, which was around 2 months ago. I would have dropped the game and stopped playing it completely, because at that point I realized that Sub-Zero Chameleon isn't that strong versus these people in Kombat League. They're just they're fucking reading everything these two can do, and they're punishing the hell out of it. It's really hard. So yeah, only reason I still stream and play it is because kind of my thing, my it's like a job.
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah,
like,
I feel you.
That.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Like when I play other games versus like the reality is I have a Mortal Kombat audience and they want to see that shit, and it's like Mortal Kombat players don't really tend to like other games that much. That's I don't know how that's a thing, but it's true. Like my Tekken views will always be lower than my Mortal Kombat views, but I keep telling people like, bro, this is such a fun game, but like they just like, bro, it's too hard to get into. And I'm like, yeah, I feel you to some extent, but I want to play other shit too, you know what I'm saying? Because like Mortal Kombat, if you play that shit too much, it'll really, I mean, because you say that like you take breaks from it, like it'll piss you off if you play it too much. Like for real, for real.
Okay, so what I want, I want to throw another game in there. I'm gonna throw in, so I have the main channel, which is all MK1, right? It's all MK. Then my second one is all other games. So personally, when Black Ops 6 drops, I'm playing those two and Dead by Daylight on this channel, whether people like it or not, I don't care. So it's gonna be 3 games, BO6, DBD, and MK1. I'm putting 3 games in there now instead of just MK, because this game gets really bad, really bad.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, bro, because I thought you loved MK. The way you talk about, I thought you genuinely just loved it. I mean, you're not saying you hate it, but I just thought that was like your only game that you played.
Mortal Kombat 1, this is the reason I love it. I do love it. I love certain parts of it. The reason why I love it, I'll give you 4 reasons why. Up block. Something that I always hated and struggled with was players jumping all over the place. Up block is one reason. 2, the fact that you can build your breaker, keep it there for anything, man. You can break from anything. Now, anybody doing a fatal blow on you, break. Break. No more one-touch fatal blow. No more people, no more these animals, these kangaroos jumping all over you like fucking dogs. Yeah. Then, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's gameplay is very fun for me. Look, you're a Liu main, I know. Look, Scorpion, Liu Kang, and Kung Lao have to be the most boring characters in the game, man.
Liu Kang's dry, bro. I liked Mortal Kombat 11 Liu Kang. I just wish they gave him his nuts. Like, he doesn't have, it's crazy. Like, for instance, you play sub, so you got some mix. You got the overhead starter, you got the back 3, and you got the ice clone, right? Liu Kang doesn't have any mix, and in the Mortal Kombat 11, he had a whole bunch of mix, and that's what I love. Like, I love to mix people in the corner. Now I gotta do L4 staggers all day. Like, he's my guy, so I'm loyal to him, but it's boring as fuck, bro.
The problem with Liu is he has no sauce. Okay, Sub-Zero, bro, we got them air combos, we got that spine shit,
yeah.
Bro, we got the spine launcher, we got the jump 1-2 bounce attack. Man, we got, his moveset is fucking beautiful. I love it, man. So that's 3 reasons why I love it. And then, what was the other reason? Anti-airs exist. Standing 1 anti-airs, man. They actually exist in this game. Now, when it comes to Baraka or Johnny Cage's jump kick, they don't exist there.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's where up block comes in. But still, so those are the 4 reasons why I love the game. But again, there is no goal in this game. Let's just get Elder Gun and that's it.
Yeah.
We need some kind of offline mode that we can grind and play that's not invasions, because that's boring.
Yeah, I ain't played that shit since like month 1. And we don't know what Warrior Shrine is to this day.
So Warrior Shrine has been data mined to be a thing where you could go back in time and purchase with currency Combat League stuff that you've missed.
I hope they don't make it real money though, because it's like WB been on bullshit with this whole even what was it? I think like they had some stuff in the store recently they advertised. I'm like, bro, we pretty much been getting the same skin since day 1 and just color swaps. And like, I think, and that plays a role too, as far as like the numbers and all that shit being low. Outside of just the gameplay itself, we got to remember like the game in totality product wise, it just seemed like the Mortal Kombat 11 was made with a lot of love. And I don't know where that love went in Mortal Kombat 1, because it's like, I wouldn't have mind them delaying the game for a year just to have all the shit in it. I don't know what happened on that end. That's what's weird to me.
One thing that I've noticed that these companies are doing now is that they're releasing a half-baked product and then they give it a year two thing. So what I feel like NRS did here is that they gave like bare bones, then they added bare bones, more bare bones, just for it to lead up to a year 2. Now, if you look at that thing where they announced the panel, it says MK1 year 2. That means that they're looking at it in a long-term support, because there could be next year a year 3 panel as well. You never know. Year 3 panel. So year 2, I feel like year 2 is going to fix the game and complete it. I was waiting for it because personally, I feel like Aftermath in MK11 was the part where they got most of the problems fixed in the game in MK11, except for obviously the obvious ones like Fatal Blows being stupid, no anti-airs. They went wrong with MK11 because of COVID, in my opinion. That game just died because of COVID.
I think that game had a chance to be the best fighting game of all time if it wasn't for COVID, pretty much. It was that good.
Well, the thing about it, I wouldn't...
Or I want, maybe not good, universally accepted. Maybe that's the proper phrase.
Yeah, because MK11 was... It could have been good, but look, bro, like, my main problem... I forgot to mention this one. The fucking wake-up system in MK11, bro.
Yeah,
look at it.
Yeah.
Insane.
So now I'm starting to understand your point of view on MK11. This is what it is. It's not that it was bad. The things that bothered you, they bothered you so much because they could have fixed them and didn't. That was the thing for me. It was like, even like when it came to the breakaway system, how they talk about updating it, and it was like, I thought they would change it. So when they made it like, for instance, certain characters have breakaway moves that cost a slot, other characters have them universal, other characters get KBs off of them, some get relaunches. I was like, so you still didn't really solve the problem, because if everybody had the same threat, people would be a lot more selective about their breakaway. Or just delayed wake up would have solved everything with breakaway. If you just did that, we didn't even need new moves. Just make it delayed wake up, it would have solved everything, because I'm not getting hit for hitting you, which is a problem in Mortal Kombat 1.
The thing, oh man, look, so here's the, oh fucking hell, look, MK11 couldn't do an optimal combo because you're scared of their breaker.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, and then they would get up and punish you.
Yeah.
What?
Spawns.
That game just made no sense to me, bro.
Yeah.
Everything was reverse psychology in that game. Plus frames in MK11 didn't mean shit. You could flawless block out of them, but minus frames were more stronger. How does that make sense?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist in MK1, you know? Like, it does exist when they call the right cameo shit at the right time. That exists. That is very stupid.
What I wish that Mortal Kombat 1 moved at the speed of Mortal Kombat 11. I wished it moved faster. Like, one of my main gripes for Mortal Kombat 1 is, I don't know if you ever went through this before, when you flawless block somebody, do you feel like your flawless block is active longer than it should be? So like, let's say that you try to attack me and I flawless block you, then I press 1-2 punish. It skips the 1 and gives me the 2 because I'm still technically in the active block frame, even though I flawless blocked you. I hate that about this game.
I have not actually been across that. I've floated, I don't know. honestly, in my opinion, it's really much easier to flawless block in MK11 than it is here.
It's not as much reason to win this game too.
Yeah, in this game, there's not. Well, you take 0 damage once you flawless block, which means you can still live. So that's the difference between 11 and 1. In 11, you could still die if you flawless block. In this game, you take 0. So honestly, I think that was a smart move because I have clutched so many times. Because if you just let go of R2 and then tap it downwards again, the block button, you would take no damage, whatever they do with the cameo call in, blah, blah, blah. You're still alive. That's a good thing. I've clutched so many rounds because of that. I really like that. But what MK1, of course, does need it needs a defensive mechanic that is an armor. Well, of course, like I said, it goes back to this thing. You need double armored attacks, like the way Ashra does. If you have that, who's gonna fear these dumb setups?
Yeah, true.
Like, these very stupid things that you know are coming. You could get away with it. Like, oh man, it's
then you wouldn't have to change the frames on anything because everything could just be the same. But the funny thing is because I noticed, like, I'm looking at that Boon thread again, and so I don't know if anybody caught this because it was like, okay, for cameos, what do you want to see more of? It said more cameo fighters, which surprised me because I feel like more ambush moves would be important because we don't play all the cameos as it is. So I'm surprised that people want more characters when we're not even optimizing all the ones that we have. So that's one thing, right? And then another thing that he was saying was like, he kept pointing out like, yo, stick with us. We want to support this game for a long time and stuff like that. So what it made me think was that they know that the support isn't where it could be, right? But at the same time, they may have certain plans they need to get in order. It just may take some time. But my thing is, are these going to be massive overhauls? Because I think massive overhauls, like this cameo shit sound good, but I think you and me on the same page. If this goes 2v2, I think Mortal Kombat 1 will be back, like huge. But the only thing is, I just don't know if, can they really look at the game and say, one, hey, we fucked up, or two, would that just take so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Manpower to like make it happen. Would it just take too long to do? Because like that right there will save this shit, bro. Like it's not even close. If it goes 2v2, it's a wrap.
I know. I'll keep saying it. 2v2 will save this game. Like, fucking hell, dude, you have no idea. The respect for the game will go back up. Game, like, oh my god.
Do you think it's realistically possible? Do you think it's realistic that they would do it? Like, do you think it's realistically possible because of what you said about the Datamine? Do you think, like, because it's a wish that we got, but I wonder will it really happen?
So what they've done, all right, so MK1 is basically the same as MK9 but without cameos. It's the same game in my opinion. I don't see anything different. I only see a few different things, but of course the cameos is the big change. I think they can do it. I really think they will be able to do it because if you look at MK9 and MK1, Sub-Zero has more special moves in this game than MK9.
Oh, really?
That he does it, yeah. He's got like 4 in MK9, but here he's got like 6 or 7 or some shit, like 8 or something. So this would be this game. So would they do it? Only reason I say yes is because it was in the Datamine. Like if there's this one post over here, if I can just here, I'll find it real quick. So this guy made an entire document here. Let me just try and find it real quick.
Has the Datamine been like seen as reliable? Like, has some of it come true so far?
All of it has come true so far. Yeah,
that's insane. Yeah, because I don't think with the Datamine is too much.
Yeah, I just opened it here. So the biggest thing I need, and we all want and need, is this 2v2 mode. So if I just scroll down here, there's an entire Google document. If I look down, there's a mercy mode, test your X mode, which is all the test your might modes. Stage transitions have been added in the files, online lobbies, warrior shrine, invasions online content. Now there it is, look, tag team mode. Tag team was added 3 updates ago where you can use the cameo button to tag in and out MK9 style. 2 updates ago, tag team's tag button was removed, but the functionality is still there. But the only way to swap characters is to die. So what they did was they took this thing, these modders, and they took that and they made it work on the PC mode, where they call another character in. So because that's there, it's gonna happen. I feel like it will happen. The year 2 panel, you don't know. Everybody's gonna lose their mind if they announce, because the year 2 panel says they're gonna discuss DLC, story, and game features. Game features is the area what we need to focus on here and look at, because when it comes to gameplay, that's the most important thing, the game features. Tag team mode. They need to announce that tag team mode on the 26th. If they don't announce it there, then I don't think it's going to come.
The crazy thing about that is, like, even hearing you talk about that and read that, it gets me excited. But the thing is, to me, is like, if just imagine if they would have just waited a year, didn't try to compete with Street Fighter and the Tekken. It almost, does it feel like to you that they tried to be in that window because it was like the golden era? Because it feels like this game just wasn't ready. And I would have been fine with this game coming out in its own around September of this year and it being everything you just described. Because that shit you read sounds fun. That sounds like real Mortal Kombat shit right there. Test your might mode, straight stage transitions, tag mode. That sounds like something to be excited about. But my thing is, why not just wait and put that out?
Okay, I think this is going to sound stupid, but I think they did it on purpose like this. They did it on purpose because they want to spread the game out. Like, they want to drip feed these things that we want so much. Like, they haven't added no fucking game features, no modes, nothing this whole time. Nothing. And I was thinking to myself, maybe they're gonna release some mode with Ermac or something. They didn't do shit. That's crazy. So then they announced this panel. That's when my hopes came back, because at that point I was starting to think, you know what, I want to go do some other stuff, like real life stuff. And yeah, but now they've announced it again.
What day is the panel?
It's on the 26th of July.
So it's like 2 weeks. Basically,
yep.
2 Thursdays from now. Yeah, 2 Thursdays.
Yeah. So they're on that day. I think they're gonna announce the stuff on stage and release a trailer maybe or something. It's not gonna be streamed though, so anybody there will have to give us information before we get.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
But I think they will still release a trailer or something about it on the same day.
Bro, if they come with 2v, like, all that other shit sounds amazing, stage transitions. If they give us 2v2, they might, like, it's almost the thing where it's like, we would have appreciated 2v2 just out the gate of what it was, but because cameos are so annoying, that would make 2v2 feel that much better, because it's like, we're finally done with this bullshit completely.
Look, this is the Datamine.
Yeah, I can see it looks pretty elaborate in general.
Everything here, Datamine, that is coming true. Ghostface being in the game. These sorry.
Can you send me that on Twitter, like in a DM? I just want to be able to check that out if it's possible. That shit sounds. That shit sounds awesome, bro.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you right now. These come from real legit data miners, so it's real actually. Yeah, I'll send it to you. So what you gotta do is click it, and you gotta go down to the link, and it's there.
Okay, for sure.
So it's all in there. It all adds up. The characters being Sector and Cyrax being females, it adds up. Harumi, Scorpion's wife, as a cameo. She announced that on Instagram actually, so that's real. It's all real.
I did see that when she like said it on accident. She wasn't supposed to, and kind of leaked it on accident. Yeah, so I mean, if it's all real, it's just a matter of timeline, because it doesn't have dates, does it? It doesn't have any dates.
It's all a matter of time.
Yeah,
it's all a matter of time. But we need that announcement. The 2v2 announcement, it's needed.
If the 2v2 announcement came out, it would make all that other shit be successful, because people would be excited again to just wait for it. Because like stage transitions, that's from like Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Like, that's OG stuff, you know what I'm saying? So in reality, if we just had 2v2 mode just to make us not have to focus on the cameos, it would buy time for all that other stuff, and it would save the game. Because I'll put it like this: if we are sitting here playing it and we are streamers and content creators and we like love the Mortal Kombat franchise, and even we're starting to feel a little burnt out, they have to know that on their side of the fence as far as casual play, because those people aren't even like emotionally tied to the game like we are. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm Ed Boon or if I'm whoever is on that team and I'm looking at the Evo numbers and it's like, yo, Street Fighter got 5,200 people, Tekken got 4,600, and we got 645, I'll be in the room cursing everybody out. Like, we got to get this shit turned around. So 2v2 is the way. You got, like, I didn't anticipate you saying that. You got me excited for that. Now you got me believing that, like, that's really going to happen. It has to happen.
It has to happen. It has to happen. I mean, this 2v2 shit, the mode where you don't have to use these fucking cameos needs to happen, and it's the 2v2 one. I want this. I need this. We need it. We all need it. Yeah. Not everybody's. You can't even make this argument. You know, some MK players say that, yo, because MK is banned in Asian countries. Yeah. Because of that, that's why it got way low.
That's bullshit. I've heard that. That's bullshit.
And it's not a sponsor-friendly game. It's not a competitive-friendly game. This and that. It's true. Like, how the hell could you fucking go to a tournament and fight Kenshi? Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Who's gonna fight Kenshi? What the fuck is that? Have you faced Kenshi?
I have. Kenshi, right? Yeah, for sure.
How did they make? I don't get it. How did they make shit worse than MK?
Yeah.
How did they make characters worse?
I don't know if it's like, I don't think that the characters, I think they like, it's hard to compare the two. The only reason I think that I like Mortal Kombat 11 more is only because Mortal Kombat 1 is lacking. Because when I first started streaming it, like when it launched, I liked it. I mean, I still like it right now. It's just that it just feels like really, I mean, I'm Liu Kang. I can't press nothing but F4 and 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, for instance, when I tried to make a team with the Reptile, that's when I started getting frustrated by the cameos, because it was like I hadn't played that many. When I tried to make my Reptile team, I felt forced to play Scorpion with him, just to do what I wanted to do. Where it was like, if all the cameos could do that, I would have came up with something more unique. But you get to a certain point where it's like, if you like combos and sauce like I do, damn, it's only like 5 cameos you can run. That's why I play Movado, because he fits my combos. I don't play him because I think he's cool. He fit what I want to do. I would like to play Goro, but Goro can't do it with Liu Kang.
I want to say this to you. I want to say, are you a massive fan of MK? Like MK?
I would say so. I grew up on it. Like I grew up on it. Before ever creating content, I don't know how I felt about it, but I do love it in general.
All right, so this is to you and every MK fan out there. Listen, MK1, where it is right now, is dead. If they left it like this, it's dead.
It's dead by the end of next year.
Not even next year, bro. This game would be dead by September or something, or even August.
You might be right, shit.
But when Ed Boon came out with these announcements, this is huge, all right? So if I just go to his tweet here now, we have very exciting times ahead right now because of that. Mm-hmm. So what he did here was he made this long tweet. So the highlights of this tweet is that they are going to buff main roster characters and cameos, which means, you know what this means? This is going to be massive. Look, when Ermac released, it was a massive breath of fresh air for this game. These characters got some major buffs. No, 2 of them got major buffs. Rain and Reptile, right? Got major buffs. They got changed heavily. They got brand new stuff. That's just 2 characters. When that update dropped, I was very happy with the game. I was playing it every day. I loved it. With this upcoming one, in less than 10 days from now, we're looking at not 2, but Nitara, Li Mei, Quan Chi, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Havoc, Shang Tsung, Garrus. He mentioned those 2 again. And Scorpion. So these are there. That's more than 2 big changes and buffs, apparently. If he named them, they're getting something big.
Yeah.
So I feel like on the 23rd of July, of course, me and you Sub-Zero fans, I think we're getting our movie skin from 1995, bro, on that day. So yeah, I'm paying real money for. I'll be paying real money for that for sure. Dragon crystals. Oh, that's another thing to touch on as well. These skins, I paid $12 for the Deadly Alliance Sub-Zero, and now it's $500.
Yeah, they taxing. They definitely getting their little money's worth.
No, they've knocked off the price completely now.
They knocked them down?
Dragon. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Now, when they released the Quan Chi Deadly Alliance and Shang Tsung Deadly Alliance, they released 4 Deadly Alliance skins: Deception, Shao, Sindel, Quan, and Shang. These 4 prices have gone. Those big prices are gone. 500 each, which means I think it's $5-6 now.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, it's better than being 10 and 12. So I mean, so it's not that they going the right. They starting to understand like the error of their ways. Is how it seems.
Yeah. So they've knocked that price off. They fixed that. So what I'm trying to say is 23rd of July, we're getting a huge update. I think this might be the biggest one. They got a lot of changes coming from that thread right there. The uppercut buff thing, we don't know what that is. The uppercut jump thing, there's a crazy buff coming for that. That's huge to look forward to for me. Of course, the cameo buffs, the character buffs, the skins, the season skins, the Combat League gear. I'm very excited. Like, this thread brought my excitement back. I was done with it. I was about to start going to do other stuff in real life, but this brought it back out of nowhere.
You know what's funny about you saying all this is because of my tweet that kind of set the Mortal Kombat community on fire on accident. When I wasn't really shitting on the game, but I wasn't showing it that much love. But the funny thing is, I anticipated us having this conversation to talk about where Mortal Kombat 1 might not be in the best shape, but based on the Datamine stuff, based on the email thread or the tweet thread, and then based on the 23rd, and then this Mortal Kombat panel, you've actually kind of turned my interest the other way. It's like this: they have to deliver, or I'll be super disappointed. But based on the conversation that you and me just had right now, and like how I could wrap up this whole entire convo, is that it's like make or break right now. Like, pretty much they can save the game with 2v2 mode announcement and then like all these buffs that we're getting, or they can just drop the ball completely. But it feels like there's really nowhere to go but up, because if you fuck this up, it's probably just over. And I mean, a game lasting for 10 months before it dies, that's awful. So I'm gonna, with the enthusiasm that you have and what you read and the excitement I can see in your face, I'm gonna leave this conversation thinking that things might really get better. It might really get better. But if it doesn't, it's over, bro. If it doesn't, it's over.
It's over. This is it. This is what I was going to tell you. This close to start pursuing other stuff in real life. I was going to start doing something that I've been wanting to do, which is one of my dream jobs, and I was going to get a car and all this. I was just almost ready to completely forget, like, get rid of this game, like, forget it. Then he dropped the thread. Now, I'm happy that I changed that for you, because obviously I know you're very vocal on the game, because you play it. You deserve to be vocal on it. You know, you played it today. You played it in the driest state that it's in. All of these other fucking idiot YouTubers, they sit there on the menu crying like bitches over it. You don't even play it?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We're playing this shit. Let us make the videos. You don't play it. You don't stream it.
Yeah, I'm always gonna play it. Like I'm never gonna stop playing it. It's just that, but I kind of feel like my thing is, if you don't tell the truth, how can it get better? Like, if everybody just shields and lies, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I forgot what you said at the start. You said before you started talking about you're leaving the conversation changed with a changed mind. I'm the same. I was the same as you, bro. Like, I was done with the game. This is the make or break, you know? This is the moment. What we need that update and the 2v2 announcement.
Yeah.
Then we're set.
Yeah.
Then we're set.
So I think based on what we talked about, based on Ed Boon's tweets, based on the Evo entry numbers, it's like they have to know at this point. It's like the pressure's on. You can only go up. It's either go up or you die.
Right. I forgot. I wanted to say this. I just remembered it. When you said Evo numbers, 645 entrants, right? Here's my problem. You won't believe this. This is going to sound crazy. Here's my problem. This game is getting fucking stat on every single side of Twitter. The people that are doing it on YouTube hate it from Twitter. we're in this era where people love to shit on games, calling them dead. They're calling X Defiant dead. They're calling this dead, that's dead, this fell off, that fell off, blah, blah, blah. Of course, they're going to do it to MK. You know?
Yeah.
So, but there's one thing I don't understand. Can you guess? You can't guess.
I'm not going to be able to put together, like, the fact that many people are signed up while saying it's dead. Is that it?
No. When they call it dead, about the game and about its competitive life, because they need to clarify it. The tournament life of this game very dry, and it very surprised me that it had 645, but that's besides the point. There's one thing though, these people who say it's dead, trash, it is trash. Dead
and trash are two different things. Yeah,
I got dead and trash are two different things. Right. So these anime fighter pussies on my nuts about MK1. Yeah, on my dick about it over and over again. The funny part, if you click, so my Warner Bros friends on MK, I got like 200 plus friend requests. I accepted them all. Guess what that allowed me to do?
What's that?
If I go on the Kombat League leaderboard, open the first rank, and I press the touchpad with crossplay on, it tells me that 120,000 players played this game in the last 30 days.
Damn.
In Kombat League.
Damn. So the casual scene is well alive, is what you're saying. Casual scene well alive.
I don't know what the... Yes, but... You know, Twitter... like, I'm not here to defend the game. It is shit. It is trash. But why do they keep calling it dead? Oh,
I think what it is, and I'll say this, and it's funny because I wonder how this works with your community, because I think you kind of play into it and you lean into it. Mortal Kombat has the most toxic community by far. Would you agree? Like, well, I know you don't really play too many other fighting games, but based on what I play, Mortal Kombat has the most toxic community. But the funny thing is, like, when you lean into it, they kind of roll, like, even like that's your style. Like, do you think that your viewers really think you're toxic, or do you feel like do you lean into a character? Like, how do you approach that? Because your viewers fuck with you a lot. Well, even more so than mine. Like, I get hit like with a bunch of fake BFP slander, but like your viewers, like y'all kind of got like this like joking love, hate, trolling relationship that kind of works for y'all.
Okay, so there's a thing. So this is how it goes. First, this is no bit. This is no, I am not a character. I am not. This is who I am. I've been like this since 2017. Since I started streaming, 2016. I've been like this since then. The only difference now is this. What's different now is that MKX, you could all play like stupid. You could all play stupid in MKX. So it was joyful. It was joyful and raging and salt, right? MK11 was raging and salt, but no joy. But I could play good because Sub-Zero was good in that game. My friend, MK1. Sub-Zero dog in this game. He doesn't function correctly. Okay? Sub-Zero is ass in this game. It is no longer joyful for me. Anger, misery, toxicity, and madness. I'm just mad, insane. I've been driven insane. The truth is this. Dude, imagine yourself playing fucking Sub-Zero in this fighting game with these cameos. You're playing on this screen. You lose a match. You get teabagged by a fucking Kenshi, a Tanya Goro, a Kung Lao Goro. You look on the screen on that side, you got some cocksucker telling you you're trash for losing. with this shitty ass character.
Hey, hold up. You know I know how you feel because I said, yo, Kano's off screen. You're trash. Stop being garbage. Stop crying like a bitch. Like, damn, all I said was, hey, hard to see the knives that I don't see on screen. You should have been looking at the cameo bar. You mean the one that Omni-Man is flying in front of it is covered up so I can't see it? Like, so I know what you mean, but yeah, I feel like this community is like super toxic, but it's funny because like they show a lot of love, but it's like this weird love-hate relationship. It's like really, really strange.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about then. So from MK11, I've got a lot of I've made friends with a lot of people. I've considered them like my close friends. Like there's like maybe 40, 50 of them where they're all like my very close friends. They're moderators on the channel. So when it comes to between me and them in my stream chat, yeah, it does get out of hand. I go at them. Even my mods, bro. I get trash talked on the game, fucking stream chat, randoms, and my mods. Me and my mods got this relationship where we just go off on each other during the streams. Like, so there's that. But then, so that I would say is joyful. It irritates me. Yeah, it like irritating me. But then when it comes to the players on the game and the randoms, it's real. Like I can't with these people. I don't know them. Why the fuck should I respect them?
Yeah, they said they talk crazy too. They said like they'll just go so far off the deep end, and then the crazy thing is like I think when you get any form of an audience, it makes them excited because a lot of times I'll have somebody troll me, I'll say something to them to make them look stupid, then they ask to play, and that's kind of funny because like you and me got two different approaches on that. I try to ignore like somebody who hates, where you have that thing where it's like, hey, fuck your opinion, beef set. I think that shit is so funny when you say that. Like, don't talk to me if you're not gonna play me. Where I'm the complete opposite. Like, bro, I'm not gonna play you for talking shit to me because like then everybody like I'm gonna talk shit to all 20,000 of my subscribers and play all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny because when you do that, it makes me laugh. Like, hey, shut your mouth, just play me. You can't play me, shut the fuck up. I think that shit is hilarious. But at the same time, don't you feel like that would make more people keep talking? Like you would have 50 beef sets to play.
Yeah, man, I'll do it. No, shit on them. There's shit at the game, man. Are you kidding? No fucking. Bro, you don't know. Look, I go into King of the Hills sometime on the second channel. I torture people in there. They be sitting there crying, angry at me, raging at me. I don't care. But if you're gonna talk shit on my gameplay, time for beef set.
Yeah.
Fight me. You have to play now. If you're gonna call out my skill set, fight me now and prove your words. Yeah. They don't do this no more. Dude, I got people saying, go fight Ninja Killer first. Go fight Sonic Fox.
Yeah,
first,
they be shook. Yeah, I've had that too. You think you can be, you're not good, you can't beat Ninja, and it's like, you can't beat Ninja either, so fuck you. Like, what you mean by that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What is that about? You have to face me. You if you called somebody's skill out, you have to face them.
That's true. That's very true.
You know Perfect Legend? Mm-hmm. He said that he would beat Sonic Fox. He said he would like he was trying to, he called out Sonic Fox's skill set, I don't know. He called out his skill. Then they did the beef set. Right?
That's the 13-0 story, the little famous story I heard about. Yeah.
Why? Because Perfect Legend thought he would like run through him. He how do I say it? He said that he was. The main point is that he called the skill out and the set happened. That's how it's supposed to go. Mm-hmm. In this generation of MK, they got you telling, oh, you gotta pay me money to fight you. Yeah. Pay me to play against you. Oh, do this and that. Oh, I'm better than you. I don't need to boot my console up. I don't need to do this and that, that. I don't need to do it. What the fuck they come to? I'm trying to keep the old thing alive, the Perfect Legend Sonic Fox type of thing. I'm trying to keep that going. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. You got these motherfuckers ducking and ducking. Dude, I swear. People duck me in 1 week. on Twitter.
No, I believe it. See, but this is my thing. This is why I don't talk shit to people, because I don't feel like going through that many upsets. But it's backwards when you're the creator and they're always talking to you, because it's like, let's say that you like, well, I mean, in your case, like 5 people talk shit to you, you play them, right? You embarrass them, you make a clip out of them. So either that means 5 more people are going to want to play, or maybe they all kind of duck and hide. They're like, okay, Sik will whoop our ass. But the thing is like, I don't want to play 1, then 1 turns to 5, then 5 turns to 10, 10 turns to 20. Like, it'll just be never fucking ending.
My friend.
But you play Mortal Kombat. I play other fighting games too, so it's like, bruh, I can't play y'all in Mortal Kombat all fucking day.
True, yeah, but that's the thing with me. I do MK.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've started doing other things in real life now, but it's still MK is streaming MK is my main thing. So if there's gonna be 5 or 10 or 15, 20, 50 players to fight in a beef set, I will do it.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
I will do it. I will fucking do it. I don't mind. First to 3, all of them, I'll beat them. They're all shit.
You know now when people see, when I put out this video, people are like, bro, when y'all gonna play? Because I hinted towards us doing this when I had the video about Twitter going crazy, and they was like, bro, we want to see y'all talking the game, we want to see y'all play too. So like, we gonna have to make that shit happen for them. But they say that with pretty much everybody, because like, everybody's been begging me to play, what's the guy that wears the mask that everybody keep begging me to play him, and he like almost said something slick to me because of them. Like, I've never talked to him, but like all my viewers keep tagging him in my videos. Like, you can't be him, but I forget. It's got a Sik in it or some shit. I forgot the motherfucker name.
Okay,
Erican or some shit. I don't know how you say his name. But yeah, like, so people like, they definitely gonna be like, bro, y'all got to do a collab as far as playing and shit like that. But I am looking forward to these changes. Like, you do got me. It's funny because I thought we were talking about the state of the game and where it was at, but like, you do legitimately have me excited for what could come, because I wasn't that aware of those data mines and the fact that they've been 100% accurate. So it's like, if we get 2v2 mode, that'll save the game, and then everything else, I can wait for everything else after that. But 2v2, the only thing I want to know is, so when that, and based on the data mine, when that comes, will Kameos leave, or will it be 2 separate game modes you can play online?
Of course, yeah, definitely gonna be 2 separate game modes.
Yeah, okay.
If you have 2 different modes to play, that would be amazing.
It'd make everybody happy.
Yeah, like this game, saying it, and I've been thinking it to myself this whole time, it can be the best MK we've ever got. It has everything that I love mechanically, except for the cameos bullshit, but it has crossplay king of the hill, crossplay and ranked, something we ain't had before. It can get this 2v2 mode. It can get these look, the data mine says that the last server update says that the DLC slots have become 20. So Takeda being 6, there's 14 to go for main roster. So apparently there's going to be a Combat Pack 3 for possibly year 3 or something, I don't know, but Combat Pack 3. We're talking story expansion pack, Combat Pack 2, and then Combat Pack 3. That I think that will be the end of it. But and there's another thing that's going to bring people back to the game, even if they hate the cameos. Can you guess what it is?
I don't want to say a guest character. I don't know what it could be. Like racing combat, like some of those side modes they used to have.
Nah, Noob Cybot, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Noob myself. I had a theory that what was my theory? I had a theory that Noob Cybot was in the game, but I forgot what I said it like back like when the game first came out, but I forgot how I mentioned it. But I got a theory that he is in the game 100%. 100%.
He's not. He's confirmed, man.
Yeah, you got the data mines. I haven't seen them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look over right now because, yeah, based on what you said with that changes my view of this stuff. So like, I'm gonna definitely make sure to like look into it some more and like find out more about it, because all that shit sounds great. And the way Ed Boon keeps saying, "Hey, just stick with us. We got a lot of big ideas," but it's like, hey, bro, we need those ideas to come now, because this shit ain't doing it. Like, this ain't doing it at all.
The idea. So this marks the end of the DLC season. You know, there's Takeda. So obviously, this is where the big changes come.
They should come.
I'm ready. Like, dude, yeah, this is where the big changes are going to come, I'm pretty sure, because this is already promised to be a massive balance patch here. This balance patch is huge. It is trust me, this is the biggest balance patch we're getting, in my opinion. There's not been one bigger than this one, in my opinion.
Yeah, I will say if you're right about this and we get all this information on the 26th, or at least some huge announcement, we got to definitely come back and revisit that and kind of go over that, because it really could save the game. And I came into this conversation with the idea that Mortal Kombat is fun, but it might be dying and we might be in a bad spot. But based on the Datamine and stuff, and even I can see the excitement with you, and you play it more than I do. Like, I play it a lot, so I mostly play it to make videos for content. But like, I see you're streaming like 4 or 5 hours a day, like when you play this shit, and that's way more than I play it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that this is all right, because we just need some, bro. We need some bad.
The funny thing is this. I used to stream this game for 3 to 4 hours a day. Now I do it for 2.5, and then I switch to MK11.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't stream it at all.
Yeah, see that it's this season, dude. It's the worst, but I feel like we're about to get rewarded through this shit season, you know. Well, but yeah.
Yeah, if that's the case, man, I'm looking at it like this. To the LSV viewers that will be watching this video, SikAnder has changed my opinion about what the fuck may happen with Mortal Kombat 1. There's a little bit more excitement. We got to wait about 2 weeks. So 2 weeks is kind of like we're right there. If we don't get any huge announcement on the 26th, it's gonna be like, what y'all waiting? And you know what I don't want? I don't want like one of those fake announcements where it's like, we have more coming, just stay. It's like, no, tell us something concrete. Like, we need to know something new that day with some visual representation. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, we've been working on this, we got more exciting stuff coming. I want something big by the 26th, period. It's the 13th right now.
Yeah, there's this thing where I'm thinking, you know, I personally believe, at the back of my mind, this has been at the back of my mind all the time. I feel like this game will be a real Mortal Kombat game, a complete product with the story DLC drop. Now, I know that sounds weird and stupid, but that's how these companies operate now. They release a shit fucking version of it. 1 year later, they fix it. Dying Light 2. Have you heard of Dying Light 2? It's a zombies game. This game launched like shit. Now, a year later, this is vast. It's very good now. I like it. I've been playing it as well. I've been playing that and just waiting for the next MK update. So it will be a full real MK product by the DLC pack, I'm sure. It's gonna have what he paid for.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm gonna review that Datamine that you sent. I'm gonna look over that, because that shit sounds amazing, and it feels like if it's 100% accurate so far, I mean, we ain't got no choice but to believe it. It's just a matter of when. I just hope that win is like in the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tag mode. Just whenever that comes, it'd be nice if that got here this calendar year.
I really hope it comes this year. I mean, it could. Like I said, it can launch.
You think it might happen with this actual update? You think so?
Not this update, with the story pack, for sure. I'd say the story pack, indeed. I wouldn't say next update, but the story pack, yeah.
As long as they confirm it, that'll give people the time. If they just confirm it.
If they confirm a tag mode, this game is gonna skyrocket in sales. I've had so many people say, I ain't brought it because of the cameos. Yeah. I've had some people say that non-stop to me. I have not brought this game, Sik, because I don't like it.
Yeah, because it doesn't like Mortal Kombat,
One of my friends said he brought it and returned it because of the cameos. He doesn't like it. He plays MK11 now still. What's
funny is, but before we wrap this up, what I was thinking about, I think like when I started getting to the point where I wasn't too happy with Mortal Kombat 1, I went back and saw my reaction video on the announcement trailer of the game before we saw any gameplay. Remember when they showed Kung Lao in the field and stuff? And it was like, watching my face on camera as far as how I was reacting to it, I was like, bro, it's like, that time was so exciting. Like, it was right there. So if they can find a way to recapture that with 2v2 mode, because I remember watching it, I was like, bro, I thought we was gonna get the best game ever and we got this bullshit. Like, I just was watching that trailer so disappointed, because in my face was pure joy. Like, oh my God, look at Liu Kang. He's flying around now. So I'm thinking like in the game, Liu Kang's gonna have hovering moves and shit like that. And it's like, no, it's Liu Kang with kicks and fireballs like Mortal Kombat 2. So Yeah, bro, but I didn't want to hold up too much of your time because I know we've been on here even longer than we anticipated. But yeah, bro, you got me hyped up about this Datamine shit. Like, it has to be true. It just has to be true. It has to be true.
It has to be, man. It is. It has to be. I mean,
if it isn't, it's over. If it isn't, it's over, bro.
If it isn't, we both can say right now it's over.
And
like,
or if it is true and they take a year to do it, it still might be over. Like, you got to give us something now, bro. We've been holding on. Like, I think I saw in your tweet you was like we're hanging on by a thread. We've been hanging on by a thread for some months, bro. Like, I ain't switch. Like, Mortal Kombat 11, I recorded every character, which was 36 characters out of 37. In this game, I played like 5 characters because I'm just not excited to learn nothing new because I don't want to play with no fucking cameos. It just is what it is, bro.
Oh man, they shouldn't have fucking released this game with the cameo mode only. Like,
yeah. Even if it was cameo and tag out the gate, that'd have been better. But yeah, bro. But I appreciate the time, dog. This was an amazing conversation, and I think because so many people have asked us about it, they're gonna be excited to see it when I put it out. I hope it ain't crazy long, but I'm gonna try to edit it down so it's reasonable, so it's not like an hour and a half conversation. But I really appreciate the time, bro. And we should get together and play some fucking Sub-Zero and Liu Kang matches, because this is the last thing. I played a Sub-Zero today. Everybody's stealing your sauce now. That combo I see you do all the time, I keep seeing everybody do it. And my thing is, they kind of play like keep away, and I'm like, I know SikAnder doesn't play like this, so why is everybody trying to bite his stab, but they run the entire time? That's what it's been like. But your air combo where you freeze people at the bottom, everybody does it. Everybody does it now. And the first place I saw was when you did it. So that's just to let you know.
Dude, I don't know if you was there. I don't know if you knew me during MK11, but there was a Sub-Zero combo that I did in that game. You heard it? You saw it before?
I heard your name then, but I don't know if I saw the combo specifically. I'm sure I have, but I heard your name then, but we hadn't really met. I hadn't like really seen your content. I just heard your name at that time. I knew you were like the resident Sub-Zero.
So I did this insane corner combo on Sonic Fox, and he uploaded it, and everybody saw it there for the first time. Then I made the combo even better. So first it did less than 50%. Then I made it better. It made 53%. It became the SikAnder 555 Sub-Zero combo. They actually gave it the name.
That's where the 555 comes from?
No. That's just my idea.
Okay.
So it doesn't surprise me. I mean, everybody tells me they learned sub from me. Mm-hmm. They always tell me that. A lot of people tell me that. So it don't surprise. Like, even my friends and people in the Discord say, "Yo, they're trying to replicate your Sub-Zero nonstop over there, man." Online, they say that they hate fighting sub. You see, the players, the Sub-Zeros that are copying me or doing something that I'm doing, they hate it. Like, people are hating sub.
Yeah.
But then they come to me and say, "Sik, you're the only original one that I can see. You're the original one, a normal one, the one that doesn't run away, the one that actually fights, and like stuff like that." These Sub-Zeros, I don't know. I even quit mirror matches. I quit versus sub and mirror matches because they're boring. Yeah. They're doing what I'm doing.
Every time I fight a Sub-Zero, we almost run out the entire clock because like it's just ice clone flip back. And I'm like, I understand like trying to bait me into a strategy, but it's like, bro, initiate some offense, like attempt to attack me. Like, I'm not gonna fall for dive kick in the air or just jump into your clone. Like, let's play the game where we don't gotta take 90 seconds around. But that's how they play. But yeah,
if you wanna go get around that shit, trust me, Sub-Zero cameo is the biggest killer to Sub-Zero himself. Just pick that.
I might check it out.
Biggest cam. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make me a new team or something. But yeah, bro, I appreciate it, bro. This shit was awesome. I can't wait. I might try to fuck around and put this out today, to be honest with you. Like, if not today, it's gonna be out by tomorrow. I gotta just do a little bit of editing. But I appreciate the time, bro. And we should definitely play some Liu Kang and Sub-Zero for the people on some point.
We should, yeah. Go on, then.
All right. I'll catch you soon, bro. Have a great day, fam.
Peace out, bro.
Thanks a lot.